Evening, folks. That time already. Wednesday comes fast. Now, we're looking at the Bream cricket. Okay? But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you some Junebug crickets. Okay? Motor oil crickets. And ocean. Bam. 4 packs of crickets is what we're going to be drawing for. All right. That get you excited there? I got thinking about that thing when I was in the shop. I thought, you know what? Let me dig around here. Sometimes I have baits hanging. I got a board I've been hanging them on. And that it maybe only have 10 on it or whatever. It's not a full string. And I got digging around. I went, hey, there's some. I do have enough. We're just going to give away all crickets on this one. So there you go. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. All right. The cricket's been working great. Today's video was, I'm trying to remember what I loaded, guys. I've been power washing today. It wears me out. I'm so tired. I get so tired I can't think straight. Today's video was on the dock color BA Stinger. Man, I got on that dock. I was fishing there and threw a couple things under it. Nothing paid attention to it. And I thought, let me pull that BA Stinger out in that dock color, which is, it's a light gray back with blue and silver flake in it. It looks like a little minnow. I pitched that thing under there. Bam, they hit that. And then I seen a school of shad come through. If y'all watched the video, a little school of shad come through. And I didn't think about this much till I listened to Crappy Connection last night. And they was talking about that. That little school of shad came through and they got after him. And man, there for a little bit, every time I pitched that thing under that dock, I got bit. But Brad was saying, I thought that shads would spawn a couple times a year. He said they spawn multiple times a year. And I knew I thought it was twice, but he talked to maybe more than that. When they are spawning, the shad are spawning, most of the time they get up on points and stuff. And then when you're bass fishing and you get into when they're spawning, you can catch a bunch of bass because the bass key in on it. So that's usually when you hear people talking about shad are spawning, they're catching a lot of bass off points and stuff. But there's a lot of shad out there right now, and I know a lot of them are very small. You can tell by the on the live scope that you don't see them at all. The bigger shad, you actually can see them, the individual ones sometimes. When they're 4 or 5 inches, you can tell that sometimes, you know, or bigger. You can tell that they're bigger shad. Right now, they look like a little fuzzball, so they're very small. And that's what they're getting after. They're having time with those. That biologist that was on there last night, if y'all watched that, was talking about that. He said shad and thin-fin shad, and we have blueback herring too here. And he said that's mainly their main course to eat. But they will eat other small fish and mayflies. You know, mayflies are hatching. But the mayflies are so thick that we have a dollar store, guys, up the road. It's just outside the subdivision. We have a market dollar store. They call it the DG store. I stopped up there, I think it was Monday evening. Anyway, there were so many mayflies hanging around the front of it where they had lights on, I reckon, at night. The whole ceiling, it's got like an overhang on the porch, right, when you first come in. That whole ceiling was covered with mayflies. I mean, it was hundreds of them there. If you go down to Hollywood Marina, then you're going to see it from the dollar store. He has lights on at night at his gas pump, so you can come in and buy gas with the card or whatever. They get so thick, he goes up with the blower in the morning, he's got to blow them away from the gas pump out in the grass. There's so many mayflies on the ground. Now, they only live for 2 days. I said that to somebody the other day, and they went, nah. So I went back and I Googled it again. Google mayflies, guys. Get a computer, Google on your computer, and Google it. It says they live in the water 6 months to 2 years. Then they come out of the water as adults. They lay their eggs, and they live approximately 48 hours. Yep. So that's why a lot of them are dead. That's why you see a lot of them on the ground. They flap around them lights at night, and they die there. So fish are eating them. Birds are eating them. I see the birds in the trees around the water, jumping from limb to limb, and the mayflies will flap off the limbs. They're grabbing them. I'm sure they're getting them out of spider webs. When they land in the spider webs and stuff around boathouses, some of the spider webs are full of them. You see birds around the boathouse hopping around. Everything's eating mayflies right now. All the young, small bass and everything too, right? But the crappie eat them too. And this cricket copies of them pretty good. Also, small crawfish or stonefly. So there's a couple things there can be making look like, right, imitating that crappie eat. All right, y'all ready? But I'm having the time. I got another video coming with cricket. Actually, I got 2 more. Wow, give us a high number for a change. It was 96 last week. All right, let me put my paper over here. Get on a new piece of paper. 3, 4, 6. All right, get it wrote down. All right, let's go look around. Hot bait for summer crappie. You can use it all summer, guys. I said before, I think I said in the video, we've caught fish with in the wintertime. Maybe Sam will comment on. I think one time him and I was fishing. And somebody to me was at Heiko Lake, and it was like March or something. And he caught a couple. I said, "What are you using?" It's cricket. I said, "Okay." I mean, it looks like a little crawfish to him. And of course, if you go to the colors like the ocean colors, some of those, it's going to show up in the water. That's a neon color. And I said this the other day. Fish can't eat something they don't see. So there you go. If you're using Bream, the natural colors, earth, they might think it's a little crawfish, right? All right, let me push this computer back. Let's go on down through here. I hope everybody's doing all right. Excuse me, got hiccups. In catching fish, there's 300. And I'm gonna say this real fast. Ready? The guy that won last week hasn't got hold of me yet. There you go. Was that fast? I'm trying to be funny, ain't I? Last week's winner, I haven't heard from you. I don't think you left a number this week. A lot of folks will come on and see that it's a giveaway, and they'll just say, "Oh, yeah, I'll take a chance." And maybe I think you don't. Maybe I think, it's like buying a lottery ticket, right? But yeah, I commented to you right here. I'll comment to you, say you won this week. And anytime you comment to somebody, let me add something else real fast. If I clicked here and reply, if you do that, I might not see it. You're going to have to make a new comment, reply there like that, and get a new comment for me to see it. All right? And I think that happened about a month ago. Somebody made a comment to me on another video. I've been commenting to you, you haven't commented back to me. That's why I haven't seen it. All right? If you comment to me, the bell up here in the corner, right, will be a red spot on it, and it'll say, I got 3 comments. And I go check them, guys. I've checked every comment. I try to answer every comment. Somebody said that to me one day. He said, "You answer every comment." I try to answer every comment. If I miss it, it's because I was busy and overlooked it, or I haven't got to it yet. I haven't got to today's video. I have not looked at today's video comments. I've been busy. I worked, like I said, I've been power washing. I come in, took a shower, and I got supper ready. My wife's still working, so I have supper ready for her when she gets home. And then as soon as I got that over here, and I haven't got to that yet. When I get this editing done today, I will look at those comments. So, yeah, it's possible that I could overlook one. Oops, I went too far, didn't I? Oh, maybe I did. Lost my place. No, I didn't. 300's the last number I wrote down. There it is. All right. I went too far. 243. But I try to comment to everybody. But if you do something like that, 327, he knocked you out. If you do something like that, yeah, I might not see it. So that's not my fault. That's your fault. Don't comment under somebody. And I've mentioned that before. But I say this in every video, and I think I said that in this video, and I think I made it real direct. Some of y'all probably said, "Dennis, you're getting tough there." I said, if you leave a comment, if you leave a number, come back on Thursday to see if you won. Because people are not doing that. Yep, he did. See, that's what I'm talking about. People are not doing that. So then I got all these crickets with nothing to do with them. They're piled up there, ready to go. I got 3 people so far this year have never contacted me. Still got 3 people. And I can't tell you who they are because it's been so long. 335. Musical chairs tonight. The number is 346. All right, Jay, you'll be hard to knock out, Pa, because it's 346. Let's see what happens. Well, my computer's acting funny. It's on battery, too. That might be some of it. It's not moving slick as it should, is it? See how jumpy it got? 331. We got 335 already. 316. We got 335. Not any good. That's it. I think Jay won it. A 335. All right, guys. Yep. Appreciate everybody. I'll comment to him. He'll send me his address. He's ordered from me a few times. If I remember right, he's in Kentucky. Okay. I'm just going back through it. But if y'all haven't tried the crickets, I'm telling you, I got a couple more cricket videos coming up. Is one of them a pour to catch? Yeah, I got a pour to catch coming up this Sunday. So I have to think about it a minute. Guys, they were hitting these crickets so good. I made 3 videos. This was last Friday. I made this one. I went out and fished Monday, and I made 3 videos with the crickets. Yeah, I mean, they was just cramming them. There was still mayflies. We still today, I see mayflies. I worked waterfront yesterday. Yesterday, I worked at a house waterfront on down the lake from me. It's on the opposite side of the lake, actually. She said, what is all, the woman's 82. Yeah. She said, what is all these things hanging around my door? Look at them. All these. She said, I got them all over my front porch. I said, Margaret, those are mayflies. They're not going to hurt anything. I said, yeah, they're hatching now. And I want to add this. Y'all going to enjoy this. The lady I work for today, I washed her house, a little brick rancher, and had a double carport on it. Sidewalk was awful. It was black. The house had mold all over it. She said, my house has never been washed. Well, I figured it'd been a long time if it has been. So, yeah, it was nice cleaning up that mess. I got done, went in, handed the bill. She said, sit down and talk to me a while. She said, how old do you think I am? I said, 82. She said, I'm 90. I said, you're 90? She said, yeah. She said, I don't get around very good. I sat there and talked to her about 20 minutes. We knew some of the same people because I knew her son, went to church with him. So we sat there and talked. Well, I know her grandkids. She was talking to the grandkids. I said, yep, I know. I met your grandkids, met them in church, knew them. So we had some common people we knew, and we talked a while. 90 years old. She was a very sweet lady. Glad I got her house cleaned up for her. All right, guys. We'll do this again next Sunday, and then on Wednesday nights, we'll get together and see who won. Tell your friends, guys. Tell them to check it out. I've been making some shorts. Y'all have seen the shorts? Getting a lot of views on the shorts. I looked last night. I've loaded about 8 shorts. 4 of them have like 1,100 views. So, yeah, they've done good. One I loaded Saturday has 1,100 and some views. Yep. So that's the thing about shorts. A lot of people watch the shorts. My wife does that on her phone. She jumps shorts and watch them. And I watch a lot of shorts. Once you watch a short, I don't know if y'all knew this or not, there's 2 arrows over to the right of the shorts. You hit the bottom arrow, it'll give you another short. And you can sit there and go through shorts. If you don't want to see it, if it's something you're not interested in, hit it again. Yep. And some of them are right interesting, some of them are not. I don't watch all of them either. But I'm telling you how you can go pick through them. All right. Sam put a new short out yesterday. I ran across that one, watched that one. Him and his grandkids fishing. Y'all have seen that one yet? So yeah, check them out. Check out my shorts you had. And of course, I showed you all this before. Let me show you one thing. I'm trying to help. See my head right here? All right. If you click on my head, now, there goes. Click on videos. Look there. There's all my videos. All right? And I'm sure all of y'all know that you could do that. If you didn't, I just showed you something you didn't know and make it easy. There's all my videos. You can go back and look at using remelts, the different crappy videos you might be interested in. You know, you can check it out. There's Tadpole Jr. Yep. Fathead Minnow. Yep. Here's Tracer Wally. Go back and check them out and go on back. If you want the newer ones, you at the top up here, you can pick how old you want to go back. Latest, popular, oldest. There you go. Bam. Check them on out. Appreciate y'all, guys. Thank y'all for playing along. Thank you for watching Fishing Lake Country. I do appreciate it. Like I say, share it with your friends. If you got a fishing friend you run into, say, hey, are you using Lake Country baits? You're messing out. So sent orders out today. One of them was a brand new guy. Never ordered before. My site tells me how many times you've ordered and how much you've spent with me through the years. And I look at that. I went, oh, a brand new guy. So I always give y'all a little pack of odd and end baits. I make sure I give him one of every bait shape that I've got out. If I got extras, I give him one of every bait shape so he can get to see in his hand. He can hold them in his hand and look at those bait shapes and say, oh, I like that one. I'm going to order me some of those. That's why I do it, right, guys? a picture of something don't do it justice, does it? You know? You get that bait and hold it in your hand. You can see the shape of it. Put it on, fish it a little bit. It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Appreciate y'all guys. See y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country.